Hello everyone, I'm Jack, and today we're going to uncover a financial secret that could change your life forever: compound interest. Have you ever wondered why Warren Buffett is so wealthy? Or how ordinary people can turn into millionaires with seemingly little effort? The answer lies in the extraordinary power of compound interest. In this video, I'll break down exactly what compound interest is, how it works, and most importantly, how you can harness its power to achieve your financial goals, no matter who you are or where you are on your investment journey. But here's the thing: most people underestimate the power of compound interest because it doesn't look flashy at first. Yet, it's the same tool used by some of the richest individuals in history to build generational wealth. And the best part? You don't need to be a financial genius to benefit from it. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand how compound interest works, but also know how to start applying it to your life right away. Whether you're saving for a dream house, planning for retirement, or just starting to build your wealth, this knowledge will be your ultimate game changer. So get ready to dive into the fascinating world of compound interest and turn your financial dreams into reality. Stick with me, and let's unlock this powerful wealth-building strategy together. Now, let's jump right in. Before we dive into the details, let's start with the basics. What is compound interest? In simple terms, compound interest is like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, the snowball is small, but as it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing larger and larger at an accelerating pace. In investing, compound interest means you don't just earn returns on your original investment, also called the principal. You also earn returns on the returns that have been accumulating over time. It's a self-reinforcing cycle of growth. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you invest $1,000 at an annual interest rate of 10%. After the first year, you earn $100 in interest, 10% of $1,000. Your total balance is now $1,100. In the second year, you earn interest on the entire $100, which comes out to $110. In the third year, you're earning interest on $1,210, resulting in $121 in interest. Do you see the magic? Each year, your total grows faster because you're earning interest on a larger balance. This process continues year after year, compounding your wealth, even if you don't add a single additional dollar to your initial investment. Compound interest is often described as money making money. But it's more than that. It's money making money that makes more money. To visualize this, think about planting a tree. In the first year, the tree is small and bears just a few fruits. By the second year, the tree has grown, producing even more fruit. Each year, the tree gets larger, and so does the amount of fruit it produces. The earlier you start planting your financial tree, the more time it has to grow and bear fruit. But don't worry, it's never too late to take advantage of compound interest. Even starting small, or starting late, can lead to significant results over time. Here's the key takeaway. Compound interest doesn't require a genius-level understanding of finance, or a massive initial investment. All it takes is consistency, patience, and letting time do the heavy lifting for you. In the next section, we'll show you how to unlock the power of compound interest and put it to work in your financial life, starting today. To truly understand the transformative power of compound interest, let's take a closer look at the life of Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors the world has ever seen. His journey isn't just a testament to his skill, but to the immense impact of compound interest over time. Starting young, building the foundation. Warren Buffett made his first investment at just 11 years old, buying 3 shares of Citi's Service Preferred stock for $38 each. At that age, most kids are still figuring out their hobbies, but Buffett was already fascinated by the stock market. While this initial investment didn't make him rich, it set the foundation for a mindset focused on long-term growth and compounding. Buffett's philosophy is simple: time is the friend of the wonderful business. What does this mean? It means that the earlier you invest, the more time you give compound interest to work its magic, turning small sums into life-changing wealth. The magic happens over time. Here's the most surprising part of Buffett's story. Despite starting young, the majority of his wealth didn't materialize until later in life. In fact, over 90% of his wealth was earned after the age of 50. At age 30, Buffett was already a millionaire, but his true exponential growth occurred over decades of consistent investing. This is the core lesson of compounding. It's not about how much you invest up front, it's about how long you let it grow. Buffett didn't become one of the richest people in the world by chasing quick wins. He allowed time to amplify the returns on his investments. The numbers speak for themselves. Let's translate Buffett's strategy into something you can visualize. Imagine you start with an investment of $10,000 at the age of 25. With an average annual return of 20%, which Buffett himself achieved over his career, here's how your investment would grow. Year 1, $12,000, an increase of $2,000. Year 5, $24,883. Year 10, $61,917. Year 20, $383,376. Year 40, over $3.8 million. Yes, that's $3.8 million from a modest initial investment of $10,000, with no additional contributions. This exponential growth is the essence of compound interest. Now let's consider a different scenario. Suppose someone waits until age 35 to invest the same $10,000 at a 20% annual return. With only 30 years for compounding instead of 40, their investment would grow to around $720,000. While still impressive, it's nowhere near $3.8 million. Those extra 10 years make all the difference. The snowball effect in action. Buffett often refers to compound interest as a snowball rolling down a hill. Initially, the snowball is small, but as it continues rolling, it picks up more snow, becoming larger and larger. The same principle applies to your money. The more time it has to roll, the faster it grows, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of wealth accumulation. What sets Buffett apart is his discipline. He didn't withdraw his gains or chase flashy, short-term opportunities. Instead, he reinvested every dollar earned, allowing the compounding process to reach its full potential. Lessons from Buffett's success. Buffett's story isn't just inspiring, it's instructive. Here are the 3 key takeaways. 1. Start early. Even small investments grow exponentially over time. The earlier you start, the more powerful compound interest becomes. 2. Stay consistent. Consistency is critical. Reinvesting your returns and staying disciplined through market ups and downs allows your wealth to snowball. Number 3. Let time work for you. Patience is the secret ingredient. Compounding requires time to deliver its most significant rewards. Buffett's wealth is a testament to these principles. He didn't rely on luck or short-term gains. Instead, he trusted the process and gave it decades to work. What if you start late? You might think, this sounds great, but I didn't start at 11 like Buffett. Is it too late for me? The answer is a resounding no. While starting early maximizes the benefits, starting later doesn't mean you're out of the game. Even small, consistent contributions can lead to meaningful results. For example, if you invest $5,000 annually, starting at age 40, with an 8% return, by age 65, you'll still accumulate nearly $400,000. The key is to start now. Every day you delay is a missed opportunity for your money to grow. Buffett's secret weapon. Warren Buffett's true secret weapon isn't just his investment acumen, it's his ability to think long-term and trust the power of compounding. He often jokes that his wealth-building strategy is simple. I just sit in my office and read all day. While this might sound easy, it reflects his deep understanding that success comes from making smart decisions and letting time do the rest. The takeaway for you, the story of Warren Buffett isn't just about his wealth. It's about what's possible for anyone willing to embrace the power of compound interest. Whether you're 20, 40, or even 60, the key is to start where you are, stay consistent, and give your investments time to grow. In the next section, we'll explore practical steps you can take to implement this strategy in your own life, no matter your starting point. Now that we understand the magic of compound interest, let's dive into the 3 key factors that determine how effectively it works. These factors can either accelerate or slow down the growth of your investments, so understanding them is critical to making the most of your financial journey. 1. Interest rate, the growth multiplier. The first and perhaps most impactful factor is the interest rate. Simply put, the higher the interest rate, the faster your money grows. Think of the interest rate as the speed at which your financial snowball rolls down the hill. A higher rate means your money not only earns more each year, but also compounds at an accelerated pace. For example, let's compare 2 scenarios. With an 8% annual interest rate, a $10,000 investment grows to about $100,000 in 30 years. With a 12% annual interest rate, the same $10,000 grows to nearly $300,000 in the same period. That's the power of even a slight increase in interest rates. It can mean the difference between a comfortable retirement and extraordinary financial freedom. 2. Time. The hidden superpower, the second factor, and arguably the most crucial, is time. Compound interest thrives on time. The longer your money has to grow, the greater the results. This is why starting early is so important. The earlier you invest, the more time you give your investments to compound. Here's an example to illustrate this. If you invest $10,000 at age 25 with a 10% annual return, you'll have over $450,000 by age 65. If you wait until age 35 to start with the same $10,000 in return rate, your total will only be about $170,000 by age 65. That's a difference of nearly $300,000 just because of those extra 10 years. Time allows compound interest to create exponential growth, turning even small investments into substantial wealth. But here's the good news, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 25, 35, or even 55, the sooner you start, the sooner you can benefit from compounding. Number 3. Initial investment, the starting push. The third factor is the initial amount you invest. While time and interest rate play a significant role, the size of your starting investment also matters. Think of it like planting a tree. The bigger the seed, the stronger the tree grows over time. For instance, a $5,000 initial investment at an 8% annual return grows to about $50,000 in 30 years. A $20,000 investment at the same rate grows to over $200,000 in the same time frame. However, don't let a small starting amount discourage you. Even a modest investment can grow significantly if you're consistent. What matters most is getting started and making regular contributions. Over time, those contributions add up and compound interest takes care of the rest. The small changes that make big differences. It's important to remember that even minor adjustments to these 3 factors can create a huge impact over the long term. Here's how small changes can work in your favor. 1. Increase the interest rate. Choose investments with higher returns, such as index funds or dividend-paying stocks, while balancing risk. 2. Start earlier. Begin investing as soon as possible, even if it's just a small amount. 3. Boost contributions. Commit to increasing your investment amount whenever you can, through bonuses, raises, or side income. Let's put it all together with an example. Imagine you invest $5,000 annually, starting at age 30, with a 7% annual return. By age 60, you'll have around $510,000. If you increase your annual contributions to $7,500, your total grows to nearly $765,000. If you start just 5 years earlier, your total grows to over $1 million. This demonstrates the cumulative power of small changes in these factors over time. The strength of compound interest lies in how these 3 factors interact. Higher interest rates amplify growth. Longer time horizons allow exponential growth. Larger initial contributions provide a solid foundation. By optimizing these elements, even small steps can lead to substantial, long-term results. We've covered the incredible potential of compound interest, but how do you make it work for you? The good news is that leveraging this financial tool doesn't require immense wealth or a PhD in finance. With the right strategies, discipline, and mindset, anyone can harness compound interest to build a brighter financial future. Here's how you can take action today. 1. Start early. Time is your most powerful ally. The earlier you start investing, the greater the potential for compound interest to work its magic. Time is the most critical factor, because compounding accelerates wealth growth as the years go by. Why starting early matters. Time allows your investments to go through multiple cycles of compounding. In the early years, the growth might seem slow, but over decades, the pace quickens dramatically. This is why starting at a young age, no matter how small the amount, can lead to life-changing results. Example. Imagine investing $5,000 at age 25 with an annual return of 8%. By age 65, your balance will grow to $108,000. If you wait until age 35 to invest the same amount, it will only grow to $50,000. Key insight: time multiplies your money even more effectively than the amount you invest. The sooner you start, the more exponential your results. 2. Invest consistently. Make it a habit. Consistency is the cornerstone of successful investing. You don't need a large lump sum to start. Regular contributions, even in small amounts, will create a habit of investing and steadily grow your portfolio. Why consistency matters. Regular investing benefits from dollar-cost averaging, where you invest a fixed amount regularly regardless of market conditions. This ensures you buy more shares when prices are low and fewer when prices are high, reducing the impact of volatility. Example, let's say you invest $200 every month, starting at age 25, with an 8% annual return. By age 65, you'll have accumulated over $550,000, all from small, consistent contributions. Key tip: automate your investments. Set up an automatic transfer to your investment account every month so you never miss a contribution. 3. Reinvest your returns. Fuel the snowball effect to maximize compound interest. Reinvest your earnings instead of withdrawing them. This includes dividends, interest, and capital gains. Reinvesting creates a feedback loop where your returns generate their own returns. Why reinvestment is powerful. Without reinvestment, your returns are limited to your initial principal. With reinvestment, your earnings snowball over time, multiplying your total gains. Example, a $10,000 investment at 8% annual growth will grow to $47,000 in 20 years if you reinvest all returns. Without reinvestment, it would only grow to $26,000. Key tip: choose investments that automatically reinvest returns, such as dividend reinvestment plans, DRIPs, or mutual funds with reinvestment options. No. 4. Choose long-term investments. Compound interest works best over long periods. Short-term investments rarely capture the exponential growth that compounding provides. Why long-term focus matters. The stock market can be volatile in the short term, but historically, it has provided consistent growth over decades. Staying invested through market ups and downs allows you to benefit from compounding's full potential. Example, if you invested $10,000 in the S&P 500 index in 1980 and held it until 2020, your investment would have grown to over $217,000, assuming an average annual return of 8%. Key tip: avoid the temptation to sell during market downturns. Long-term investing requires patience and trust in the process. 5. Diversify your portfolio. Balance risk and reward. A diversified portfolio reduces risk while still allowing your investments to grow. Diversification spreads your money across multiple asset classes, industries, or regions to minimize the impact of poor performance in any one area. Why diversification works. Different assets perform well in different market conditions. A well-balanced portfolio ensures that your compounding is not derailed by market fluctuations. Example, a portfolio containing stocks, bonds, and real estate typically outperforms one concentrated in a single sector, especially during economic downturns. Key tip: use exchange-traded funds, ETFs, or index funds to diversify cost-effectively. These funds give you exposure to a broad range of assets with minimal fees. 6. Stay patient and disciplined. Compound interest rewards patience. The biggest gains often come in the later years of your investment journey, making it crucial to stay disciplined and avoid impulsive decisions. Why patience is critical. Selling early or frequently, shifting investments can disrupt the compounding process. Market downturns may feel scary, but history shows that staying invested yields better results. Example, if you invest $10,000 at 8% for 20 years, it will grow to $46,000. Keeping it invested for an additional 10 years grows it to $100,000 per annum. Those extra years make all the difference. Key tip: stick to your long-term plan and avoid reacting emotionally to short-term market fluctuations. 7. Minimize costs and fees. High fees can erode your returns and reduce the power of compounding. Keeping investment costs low ensures that more of your money stays invested. Why fees matter. Even seemingly small fees compound over time, significantly impacting your final balance. Example, a $100,000 portfolio with a 7% annual return grows to $700,000 in 30 years with a 0.1% fee, but only to $500,000 with a 1% fee. Key tip: choose low-cost index funds or ETFs with fees below 0.1% and avoid actively managed funds with high expense ratios. Remate: take advantage of tax-advantaged accounts. Tax-deferred or tax-free accounts like 401ks, IRAs, and Roth IRAs amplify compounding by shielding your returns from taxes. Why tax advantages matter. Taxes reduce the amount of money available to reinvest, slowing down your compounding. Using tax-advantaged accounts allows your investments to grow unhindered. Example, a $10,000 investment growing tax-free at 8% for 30 years becomes $100,000. In a taxable account with a 25% tax rate, it only grows to $57,000. Key tip: max out contributions to your tax-advantaged accounts before investing in taxable accounts. 9. Increase contributions over time as your income grows. Increase your contributions to accelerate compounding. This strategy helps you take full advantage of raises, bonuses, or additional income streams. Why increasing contributions works. Larger contributions result in larger principal amounts, which generate even more returns over time. Example, if you invest $5,000 annually at 8%, your portfolio grows to $500,000 in 30 years. Increasing contributions to $10,000 annually grows it to over $1 million. Key tip: commit to increasing your contributions by a fixed percentage each year, even if it's just 1 to 2%. 10. Commit to lifelong learning. Understanding your investments helps you make informed decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Knowledge empowers you to adapt as your financial goals and market conditions change. Why education matters. Educated investors are better equipped to handle market volatility, identify opportunities, and stay disciplined. Key tip: read books, follow reputable financial blogs, and attend webinars or courses on personal finance and investing. Compound interest is a simple yet powerful concept that can transform your financial future. It rewards patience, consistency, and informed decision-making. Whether you're starting with $10 or $10,000, the key is to take action now. Remember, the earlier you start, the greater your results. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Every day you delay is a missed opportunity for your money to grow. As we've explored in this video, compound interest is one of the most powerful financial tools available. It's not just a concept. It's a strategy that can help you achieve your financial goals, whether that's retiring early, funding your dream lifestyle, or creating a legacy for your family. By understanding how compound interest works and implementing effective strategies, like starting early, investing consistently, and reinvesting your returns, you can turn your financial dreams into reality. The sooner you begin, the more significant your results will be. But knowledge alone isn't enough. Action is the bridge between where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. Don't wait for the perfect moment or worry about starting small. The most critical step is to start today. Apply the knowledge you've gained from this video and begin your investing journey right now. Whether it's opening an investment account, automating monthly contributions, or simply learning more about your options, every small step moves you closer to financial success. If you found this video helpful, share it with your friends and family to help them unlock the power of compound interest too. Together, we can build a community of smart investors. And I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell me how you plan to apply compound interest in your life. Have you already started? What's your next step? Let's inspire each other to take control of our financial futures. Finally, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss more tips and strategies to grow your wealth. Let's make your financial dreams a reality, starting today.